So here's another thing that I wanted to touch on because Aaron Rodgers got criticized for claiming that ayahuasca, the drug, got him the NFL MVP, and it made him play his best football. And of course, him talking about taking drugs, the NFL is gonna go crazy. The media is gonna take it and run with it. It's so bad. Like I'm not saying it's actually bad. I'm just saying it's the criticism he's getting right now is really bad because in my point of view, I see it a little differently, but I can see both sides. Let me explain to you what I mean by both sides. So I'm gonna give you both parts of the equation. And this part's a little bit personal, so I'm not gonna get too into details about. Oh God, I'm sorry. I just had like a big burp come out of nowhere. Oh God, Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, weird timing for that. So this part's a little bit personal, and I'm not gonna get into a bunch of details about this because it's private, and I'm not gonna put it all out there on the internet. So I'm gonna keep it light with this. But I have an older brother, or my oldest brother, I should say, and I've seen him my whole life struggle with hard drugs, right? And I'm not gonna go into it more than that because there's a lot of details that I'm leaving out, and I'm not gonna go into that. But and for his privacy and for the family's privacy, I'm not gonna delve in. But I'm just saying, I've seen him struggle with hard drugs. It's been a struggle, and hard drugs like heroin and meth and cocaine and these very hard drugs, they can destroy your life. They can absolutely tear your life down. They can ruin all the relationships you have, break everything away from your family. It will ruin your life doing these hard drugs. It is not a joke, dude. It's absolutely not a joke, and it's very serious. Especially if you're not responsible. But even it being responsible, it's still not a good idea. And I do not encourage anybody to even try hard drugs at all. I do not encourage anyone to do it. Trust me, dude, it is not the path you want to go down in your life, dude. It is not the path you want, bro. I'm telling you right now, dude. I do not encourage anybody at all to try don't even try it, bro. Honestly, don't even try it. With some of these drugs, you don't even want to touch it, bro. It's gonna mess you up, bro. I'm being dead serious. Um and it's take me for example too. I'm dude, I don't do hard drugs. That's I mean, of course I have a example like I talked about that I've learned from that example, and I've applied that to my life. I've seen the effects that it has on somebody, and I'm not going to put those effects on me. So I've learned in that way to not do that. But do I smoke weed? Yeah, I do. I'm actually a pretty big stoner. I'm gonna be real, but to me, if you can handle weed is not considered a hard drug, at least to me. But I would say most people would consider weed's not a very hard drug. It's more like the entry level, and and also, I mean, you can get highly addicted to weed. I was highly addicted to weed, bro. When I was younger, I could not. I was going through a rough time, and weed was there, and I was smoking constantly. I couldn't stop smoking. It definitely, weed can definitely have a negative effect on your life. That's for sure. Because if it gets out of control and it gets out of hand, and you can't control yourself, and you're going through some shit, and it's gonna it could take over your life too. I'm not saying that weed isn't damaging, because it could be, but I have a much healthier relationship with weed now, and I'm a lot better off with it. So it's I still choose to smoke, even though I know it's bad for my lungs. Even though I know smoke should not be in your lungs, not good. Any kind of smoke should not be in your lungs. So I understand it's bad for my health. Do I do it still? Yeah, and I still do. And also, have I taken mushrooms before? Yeah, I have. I have taken mushrooms before. Of course, I haven't gone crazy. I've microdosed mushrooms. I've taken just very, very small doses Like I haven't been like tripping balls in a forest going crazy. Like I haven't gone to that yet. I mean, I don't know if I ever will, honestly, because it's kind of scary, bro. But like I've microdosed them and like I've taken small amounts because I wanted to be safe. I wanted to be very safe with what I'm doing. So it's like basically I'm saying, you can choose to do what you want to do with your life. And if you want to smoke weed and you want to try mushrooms and you want to experiment with things, then go ahead. If you want to, go to the bar and and have some drinks with your friends, go ahead. Like enjoy your life. Enjoy your life and like do what you want to do. If that's what you want to do, then go ahead. But I am warning you for anyone that thinks about it. Do not if you want to experiment with other things. Don't experiment with heroin, cocaine, meth, like these really hard chemical drugs. You do not want to mess with those, dude. Just don't even try them. Just don't even look at them. Don't touch them. Don't even think about it, dude. That's my opinion. But also, you're gonna make your own choices. Do whatever you want with your life. If that's your choice and you want to go down that road, then go ahead. But just know you've been warned. Just know you've been warned. And like, but here's all. I mean, okay. So that's one side of it, right? I told you I'm gonna give you both sides of the argument. That's one side of the argument. Is like, don't even try them. Don't attempt it. It's like, don't mess with it. I'm gonna give you the other side of the argument now. Like, I understand with psychedelics. Psychedelics have come a long way, and they've been around forever. Of course, like people have been using them forever. But it's just they've come a long way in the therapeutic world. So there's a lot more psychedelic therapy that's been going on lately, and a lot more experiments and a lot more therapeutic practices that have been going on with a lot of psychedelics, and including the ayahuasca. That's another one that's included in that too, because I've heard a lot about that. I've heard a lot about the healing properties of these psychedelics, and basically, if you're going to do them, if you're going to try this and you're going to do it for a therapeutic reason, which is what Aaron Rodgers claims too. Aaron Rodgers talked about how the ayahuasca massively helped him mentally as a person, and mentally on playing football on the field. Like he said that's why he's giving the credit to ayahuasca for helping him like take back his life and also like play the best football he's ever played and win back-to-back MVPs, because he claims that it's helped him so much mentally in a therapeutic way, and I'm so happy for him, bro. If that's completely true, which I believe it is because he said it, I mean, I'll take his word that if that's how he feels, that it helped him that much, I'm all for it, dude. I'm happy. Like whatever helps you heal, and it's therapeutic and it's good for you, and you don't believe it's damaging and it's helping you, then I'm all for it, dude. Go right ahead, and I hope it does. I hope it does, bro. I hope it helps you. I hope it helps you mentally, and like, yeah, like I do believe that there's a possibility that that's a real thing. I do, like I've seen some stuff on that where you have to be in a controlled environment though. That's the thing. Controlled environment. You have to be very safe with what you're doing, and you need somebody there to guide you through this that knows what they're doing, and they know what the right doses to give you, and they're not going to go overboard. They're not going to be reckless. Like you need to be in the right environment if you're going to try some of these therapeutic psychedelics. Like if so that's the other side of the argument. It's like, okay, like I do understand there is healing properties, there is benefits to doing these psychedelics in a controlled environment, like with a therapist or like with a person that like a guide that is very, very knowledgeable like on the subject. Like you need the right people and the right environment around you, and you just got to be safe. If you're gonna do it, you need to be safe about it. So that's the other part of the argument. It's like dude, if it does help you mentally, go all ahead. I'm all for it, dude. I want everybody to be healthier mentally. I want that for everybody. And if there's a solution like psychedelics that can help more people in a therapeutic way to get to where they want to be mentally, then I'm all for it, and I think it's great. I think that's great. That's awesome. Just know you need to be doing it under the right circumstances, You need to have the right people around you, and just be safe. Just be safe. And I believe that with Aaron Rodgers. I believe that he did it in a safe way. I don't know for sure, but I believe he did it in a safe way, and he claims that it helped him so much. So that's great. Like I'm happy for him. And I'm not going to criticize Aaron Rodgers for taking drugs like he's some kind of like hobo or some kind of freaking druggie on the street, or like, come on, dude. Like, I think Colin Cowherd actually talked about it on his show. I heard something from him, like calling it like I don't know, he of course he loves to criticize Aaron Rodgers, but like he's talking about like him. Oh well, the only people who do these drugs are deadbeats and nobodies, and oh, you need a strong woman in your life if you're gonna do drugs or whatever, dude. I was like, okay, bro, just like, honestly, Colin Cowherd, like, shut the hell up, dude. Literally shut the hell up. Like, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. He was trying to explain it as himself. He's like, well, I know what that's like. I've drinking rum and coke, and I've gone and I had the worst hangover ever. And I was like, dude, that's not the same though, dude. Like like drinking rum and coke and doing ayahuasca, completely different things. That's not the same. Like, don't try to compare that, bro. Just okay, dude. Well, whatever. Like Colin Cowherd, like, hey, I respect him. Like he's a big figure in NFL media. Like, I respect him. He has good takes sometimes, but he also has bad takes, and I feel like that was one of his bad takes. That was a bad one. I do not like that one. And it's really just he wants any chance to jump on, to jump all over Aaron Rodgers because he doesn't like Aaron Rodgers clearly, and he knows that if he says that, it's gonna get big views on his show, and people are gonna listen, and they're gonna talk about it like how I'm talking about it. So he's smart. I'll give it to him, dude. He's smart. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He knows.